The woman you are becoming deserves gentle love. Too often, you carry a weight that isn't yours to bear, measuring yourself against standards that leave little room for mercy. You push through each day with relentless self-critique, forgetting the quiet power of tenderness. This moment invites you to pause and offer yourself the same care you so freely give to others. By exploring these insights, you may uncover a gentleness that reshapes how you experience your life, your choices, and even your joy. Insight 1. Day in the life of gentle living. Integrating gentle love into your daily life doesn't require grand gestures. It begins with small, intentional choices that honor your well-being. Imagine starting your morning slowly, letting the light shift across your room while you cradle a warm cup of tea. You journal, not to correct or critique yourself, but to notice thoughts and feelings with curiosity. Each word is a quiet act of kindness toward your own mind. Selecting your clothes becomes another gesture of care, choosing textures and colors that bring comfort rather than obligation. Setting simple intentions for the day, like allowing yourself patience or choosing moments of joy, quietly reshapes how your hours unfold. These moments aren't about perfection. They are invitations to recognize your own worth. Evenings offer a space to honor yourself again. Light stretching eases tension from the body, a few pages of reading spark reflection, or you sit with mindful awareness, acknowledging daily successes, no matter how small. These rituals signal to your mind and body that gentleness isn't optional, it's essential. Over time, you may notice subtle shifts. Decisions become clearer, mood steadier, and energy flows more naturally. Each gentle act builds a foundation, shaping not only the way you feel, but the way you move through the world. The question is, how might your days transform if these moments were no longer occasional, but habitual? Insight 2. Exploring hobbies and curiosities. Playfulness as self-love. Gentle love extends beyond care. It thrives in curiosity and play. Allowing yourself to explore hobbies simply for enjoyment, without pressure to excel, is a profound act of self-kindness. Perhaps there's a passion you set aside years ago, painting, writing, dancing, or a new interest you've been curious to try. Reclaiming these moments isn't indulgence, it's nourishment for your spirit. Engaging in playful activities stimulates creativity and lightens mental load. Neuroscience shows that playful engagement triggers dopamine, easing stress and promoting flexible thinking. Even a quiet afternoon spent brushing colors onto a canvas, experimenting with a new language app, or crafting something with your hands can lift tension and spark joy. The key is curiosity without judgment. Allow yourself to fumble, laugh at mistakes, and savor small triumphs. This openness fosters confidence and a sense of freedom that spills into other areas of life. Play becomes a mirror, reflecting a version of yourself unbound by expectations and obligations. By making space for personal interests, you reinforce that your life is worthy of delight simply because it is yours. The moments spent exploring your curiosities are subtle yet powerful reminders. Joy and self-expression are not luxuries. They are essential components of a gentle, fulfilled life. Reflect on how liberating it feels when a small spark of curiosity transforms into hours of intentional, carefree engagement. Insight 3. Building a supportive sisterhood. Gentle love is not only inward, it blossoms when shared with others who understand and respect your journey. Intentional female friendships offer a rare kind of nourishment, companions who uplift without judgment, challenge gently, and celebrate your growth without comparison. These relationships aren't accidental. They are cultivated with care and attention. Nurturing these connections can be simple yet meaningful. Weekly check-ins over coffee, collaborating on a creative project, or engaging in supportive social circles create regular spaces for connection. Even small gestures, like sending a thoughtful message or celebrating milestones, reinforce bonds and remind you that you are seen and valued. The psychological benefits are profound. Research shows that strong, positive female friendships reduce stress, enhance resilience, and bolster self-worth. Sharing your struggles and triumphs allows you to process emotions more fully, while receiving encouragement reinforces the belief that you deserve care and respect. Challenges naturally arise. Misunderstandings, differing priorities, or emotional boundaries may be tested. Approaching these moments with honesty and gentle boundaries preserves both connection and self-respect, allowing friendships to deepen rather than drain. Ultimately, a supportive sisterhood amplifies the practice of self-compassion. The gentle encouragement of trusted friends mirrors and reinforces the love you cultivate for yourself, creating a cycle of growth, affirmation, and resilience that extends far beyond solitary reflection. It's in this shared space that personal transformation finds its quiet, sustaining power. Insight 4. Mindful consumption and healthy habits. Gentle love extends to the way you treat your body, inviting you to see nourishment and movement as acts of care rather than punishment. Mindful eating is one of the simplest ways to practice this. Taking time to savor each bite, choosing foods that uplift both body and mood, and noticing how different meals make you feel, creates a rhythm of attentiveness and respect toward yourself. Movement, too, can be approached with tenderness. Walking through a quiet park, stretching to release tension, practicing yoga, Pilates, or even dancing to music you love are not chores. They are gestures of kindness toward your body. Each motion reconnects you to your energy, reminding you that physical well-being is inseparable from emotional balance. This approach requires a subtle shift in mindset. Health becomes a nurturing practice rather than a measure of failure or self-critique. You begin to notice how gentle routines influence your mental clarity, reduce stress, and foster confidence. Small choices, like taking the scenic route on a walk, savoring a nourishing meal, or moving simply because it feels good, compound into a profound transformation. Over time, the impact becomes visible not only in your energy and posture, but in the way you carry yourself through daily life. Self-respect deepens, decisions become clearer, and your connection to your own needs strengthens. By treating your body with the same tenderness you extend to your heart, you cultivate a subtle yet lasting power, a sense of harmony and grounded confidence that radiates quietly but unmistakably. Insight 5. Letting go of the superwoman myth. Society often places an invisible weight on women, suggesting that doing everything perfectly is not only expected but required. This relentless pressure seeps into daily life, fueling overcommitment, chronic stress, and harsh self-criticism. The toll is subtle at first. Restless nights, hurried mornings, lingering guilt, but over time, it shapes how you perceive yourself and your worth. There is profound liberation in recognizing that perfection is neither attainable nor necessary. Saying no and setting boundaries is not selfish. It is an act of protection and self-respect. Delegating responsibilities, pausing when your energy wanes, and allowing yourself restorative breaks are practical ways to honor your limits without shame. Embracing imperfection shifts focus from endless doing to mindful presence. Prioritizing one meaningful task instead of juggling many, limiting digital distractions, or taking a quiet hour for yourself transforms not just your productivity but your sense of inner calm. These choices remind you that your value is inherent and not measured by output or approval. Letting go of the superwoman ideal cultivates sustainable self-love. It replaces constant striving with intentional action and replaces self-critique with gentleness. Over time, this approach reshapes your experience of daily life. Less chaos, more clarity, and a deeper connection to your own needs. True strength emerges not from doing it all, but from honoring yourself enough to do what truly matters. Insight 6. Redefining success on your own terms. Success is often portrayed through narrow lenses: career titles, financial milestones, or social recognition, leaving little space for what truly nourishes the soul. These conventional measures rarely account for personal fulfillment, creativity, balance, or simple joy. Redefining success begins with noticing what resonates deeply with you, rather than what society dictates. Take time to articulate your vision of a meaningful life. Journaling, creating a vision board, or even exploring the stories of women who have chosen unconventional paths can illuminate what feels authentic. Consider those who prioritize passion, personal growth, or community impact over external accolades. Their lives remind us that fulfillment is not measured by comparison, but by alignment with your values. Personal definitions of success shift how you experience anxiety and self-doubt. When your goals reflect what truly matters, confidence grows naturally, decisions feel clearer, and each step carries intention. Even small choices, Accepting a role that aligns with your interests, dedicating time to creative pursuits, or prioritizing relationships take on greater meaning. Redefining success on your terms is more than a mental exercise. It is a gentle reclamation of agency. It invites you to live intentionally, to weigh decisions against your own values rather than external expectations. Imagine the impact on your daily life when each choice honors your vision of fulfillment. Less pressure, more clarity, and a sense of purpose that is both grounding and liberating. Insight 7. Managing emotional triggers and self-regulation. Gentle love includes how you respond to your own emotions. Recognizing emotional triggers, frustration, criticism, tension, is the first step, and it begins with observation rather than judgment. Awareness allows you to notice patterns without labeling yourself as overreactive or too sensitive, creating space to respond with care. Calm, intentional strategies transform emotional turbulence into moments of self-respect. Mindful breathing slows the body's stress response, pausing before reacting prevents regretful words, and journaling clarifies feelings without projection. Simple verbal self-soothing, acknowledging your emotions quietly, can center you before engaging with others. Each practice is a gentle conversation with yourself, reinforcing that your emotional experience is valid and manageable. These strategies carry profound benefits. They preserve mental clarity, maintain dignity, and reduce unnecessary conflict in relationships. Navigating difficult work discussions, family disagreements, or stressful public situations becomes less draining and more constructive when approached with intention. Each moment of regulated response builds confidence in your capacity to manage life's pressures without sacrificing composure. Over time, gentle self-regulation fosters a quiet strength. It reminds you that how you handle your emotions is as important as external achievements. By choosing awareness over reaction, patience over tension, and reflection over impulse, you cultivate inner peace. This practice reinforces not only self-respect, but a sustained sense of equilibrium, allowing you to move through the world with clarity, confidence, and the soft power of measured presence. Bonus insight: community and gratitude. Gentle love is amplified when shared within a supportive community. Surrounding yourself with people who value mindfulness, compassion, and intentional living creates a ripple effect that nurtures both personal and collective growth. Connection becomes a mirror, reflecting the care you extend outward and reminding you that you are not alone in this journey. Small actions within this network carry meaningful impact. Commenting on someone's achievement, sharing a personal story, or celebrating another's progress cultivates gratitude and deepens bonds. These gestures, simple as they may seem, reinforce a culture of acknowledgement and encouragement. Gratitude practiced in community magnifies the sense of self-worth and reinforces the gentle love you give yourself. By participating actively in these interactions, you begin to experience the subtle yet powerful transformation that comes from feeling seen, valued, and connected. The act of gratitude becomes a tool for self-reflection, enhancing your own appreciation for your life and choices. Over time, these shared moments of care and acknowledgement create an ecosystem of support that strengthens inner peace, self-compassion, and resilience. Practicing connection and gratitude is not just an outward act. It is a profound amplifier of the gentle love you cultivate within. Take a moment now to affirm your intention. Comment, "I'm choosing gentle love today." By doing so, you not only reinforce your own commitment, but also engage with a community that uplifts and supports you. Each interaction strengthens the journey towards self-compassion, creating a shared space where kindness, reflection, and gentle growth flourish. Thank you for taking this time to explore gentle self-love with me. Your willingness to pause, reflect, and consider nurturing yourself is a meaningful step toward living with greater care and presence. If you found value in this conversation, liking the video helps our community grow and reach others seeking the same guidance. Subscribing ensures you receive daily insights designed to foster confidence, elegance, and self-empowerment, supporting your journey in small but powerful ways. Sharing this video with someone you care about can extend this gentle energy, creating ripples of encouragement and inspiration. Before you go, there's a recommended video on your screen that continues this exploration of self-care, reflection, and personal growth. Worth watching to deepen these practices even further.